Well, good afternoon, Quest for Thunder. It's Saturday. What is it today? Oops, sorry. It is, it's the 16th of January, February, sorry. Jeez, I have no idea when it is. And we're back on the boat today, and we have we have a lot of work yet to do, but one of the things that we're doing is we're preparing to put the new marine heads in, and we've had a bit of a change of plans. I know that originally I had mentioned that we were going to replace the aft head in the owner's cabin with a composting head, and that we were going to leave the forward head a marine head. But we've changed our mind. We've decided to go ahead for the time being, to go ahead and leave the aft head a marine head as well. We took out the old toilets. They were in pretty bad shape, but the plumbing, the piping, the bladder, all that is fairly new and it's in good shape. So we decided, hey, for the time being, we've got enough other projects that we need to get onto. This one could wait a while, and we'll just put in another new toilet and call it a day. That way we can get the heads back in order. We still need to get sinks and faucets and showers and all that stuff reinstalled in there. We've done painting and various other aesthetic things. There's still some more to do with the wood and all that, but it would be nice to just be able to get those squared away, and that would be one less thing to deal with. And then later on down the road, when we're ready, we can go ahead and decide to do the composting toilet back there. So in the meantime, we can have two functioning heads. So what we're going to do today is, when I took the heads out, particularly in the forward head, I discovered a hole that was cut in the fiberglass insert for the head, and it's too big to cover with the new installation. So let's go take a look. Let me go up here to the forward head, and as you can see with the forward head here, you can see the big hole there, the big hole where the intake pipe is coming up through the hole. Well, there was as you may recall, there was a box that was sort of built, and the toilet sat on top of that box, and that's what covered that hole. So what I'm planning on doing is I'm going to take some starboard, and I'm going to attach the starboard to the fiberglass base there to cover that hole, and I'm going to just find the center of that, drill it out, and have a hole in the middle that's just big enough for that pipe to come through, and call that a day. I don't know if that's, I think with being starboard, it's not permeable. I can seal around the edges with caulking if necessary, prevent anything from getting in there and getting under there and getting into that hole. I don't really want to re-fiberglass that area, so I'm going to use the starboard. So I got to get some measurements for that, and then in the forward head, same situation, except we don't have as big a hole. But I don't think that the aft head, I'm sorry, I don't think that the screw holes are going to match. And it looks like they've had a couple of different installations in here at one point, I don't know. So what I'm going to do here is the same thing. I'm going to cover this section with a piece of starboard, and then just re-drill for the holes to mount the toilet. That should be pretty easy to do. But before I could do any of this, I need to clean this mess up in here. I need to get this nice and clean. I don't want to put this toilet back in until this whole section is sanded down and cleaned up really good, and ready for the toilet to go in, so that it's nice and clean. Gonna spend some time doing that, get some measurements, and clean this up today, and then we'll get the toilets in. We have the toilets. We're going with a Jabsco manual. It's the full size, the regular size, not the compact size, with a twist lock handle pump, as you can see there on the side of the box. So we have two of them. That's what's going to go into the tube heads. And so brand new, 2 brand new toilets. Excuse me. Purchased these online from a company called Hodges Marine.
Here are the toilets that Mark and I bought. We did it through mail order and got a pretty good price on it. They're Jabsco. We got 2 of them for the forward and aft head. And they are twist and lock manual toilets. There's the manual for it. And basically, you have, it's on lock right now and you twist it to unlock. I guess you can twist it in either direction to unlock. And then this lever back here, this is when you want to put water into the toilet. And then when you're ready to flush, you just flip it to this side and you can flush it out. Anyway, once you're ready and you have it on unlock, then it just pumps up and down like so. So you don't have that handle that you have to move up and down. So this seems like it'd be a little bit better for our purposes because the handle won't get in the way and it's a nice up and down movement. And so this is the bowl. We got the regular size. They also had mini size, which we figured this would be nicer. And we have, the seats are in a separate box, so we're going to install the seats. Unfortunately, the hardware didn't come with the toilet for installation, but everything's pretty much put together on it. All we have to do is get some screws, as you can see down here, and just attach it to the surface. And so right now Mark is preparing the surfaces. I think on a later video he showed about pulling out the old toilets and the pipes and where they go and all that. And now he's preparing the surfaces, right Mark? So that we can put the adhesive on there and bolt the toilet down. So, all right, there's Mark with his mask on. He's prepping the area by sanding the surface to add the adhesive. So what you using for the tool for that, Mark? Okay, get to work. You're sanding down
The gel
of the
coat in
toilet,
here.
and you're sanding down. And what spots were darker? Oh, you couldn't reach. Yeah, I don't know if the camera fixed that. Yeah, I think it can fix it up. So you can't get it because of the way the tool is
I
shaped.
can't. This is in the way. I need 2 hands.
All right, so let me help. Do you need your mask on for this?
No.
All right, so I'm going to help Mark by lifting up the...
This is going to be way too noisy.
Okay. So Mark finished sanding down the surface here, all the gel coat, because it was just basically dirty and there were nicks and scratches. So it looks good before we install the toilet. Can't reach it, so it's basically a cleaning effort. And then I guess he explained earlier to you that he's going to get some starboard to put down to mount the toilet on. So that's what he's doing. He did the same in the forward head as well.